from 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. That one fouled off.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
2 strikes.
Way outside. Now 1-2. Right through there, got him. And there's one down.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a pitch. And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And
this looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That is good. The first base hit.
So 2 down. Jose Abreu up to hit. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And it's second.
Nope, outside.
Got him. Out number 3. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Waste no time there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Here's Lane Thomas, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, nobody out. And another ball. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And here it comes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground. Over to Abreu. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the first base.
Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base,
now a wild pitch. Abrams up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Wouldn't chase that time. Runner on at third, one gone. Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. And there's the strike of the outside corner. 3-2 now. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nationals leave one. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Gore, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Gore back to work. Bounced up the middle. Garcia. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Inside, just missed. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 1-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
batting seventh, the left.
Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That one to first, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
And now the lefty. Got a good eye there. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one out now. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Called strike right there.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Now they let that change up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. That one almost got him. And a pitch. And another ball. Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That's in there, and that is strike one. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that.
0-2.
And at first, one away. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses. Well done behind the dish.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Now it's Nick Senzel. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Now 1-1. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. Wouldn't chase that time. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So the Nats leave a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back in Washington, D.C., on to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Jake Mike. There goes the runner. And a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ball to strike, and that's downstairs and outside. Step off throw to first. Pena back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1 is on the way, and he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. You know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Next to hit, Jose Altuve. That's in there, going one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Two on, one out. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he gets Bregman. 2 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Here's a strike. That one ripped, but foul. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. And he drops in for a strike. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
knocked on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
Thomas takes a ball as he stands in for the second
Count
time.
1-0.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way down the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Joey Gallo. That one to first, fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. No score. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Gore back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Garcia fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Robles quickly throws it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at second with 1 away. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drifts towards it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. Right side. Thomas makes the grab on the run. One left for Houston, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. The line to kick the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Eddie Rosario. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And another ball. Cookie extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ruiz, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1.
Two in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals and fouled off. Meneses, the runner at third. Rosario at second with 1 away. Two on, 1 out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. We're at the corners now. We're still only 1 away.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
So up next, Nick Senzel walked his first time. That's inside, and it's 1-0. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And another ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes a runner from third. It's 2-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Jeremy Pena. As the lefty gets to work, Pena, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-2. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers. He reached out a walk his first time. That one misses. Ball 1. The Astros down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. No outs. Runner on second. Down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a curve misses outside. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. Yordan Alvarez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Fouled off. He was late. Pena at second with 2 down. In for a strike, and the count's full.
3-2.
In the air, left field. And that is that. So the Astros lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Here comes a pitch. And that one cutting but missing down low. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Way inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The pitch. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, Abreu. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. And that's outside. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. And downstairs. Two down, nobody on. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Gallo. Relay throw home. Head for a stride, and he's safe.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time. Man in scoring position with 2 away.
Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. First pitch just misses. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Around third, he'll score, and they lead by 4.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New arm out of the bullpen, Brandon Bielak.
Number 64.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Not even close there. And the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 4 and the Astros nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Gore back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Good eye in that spot. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Up and in. Full count now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
At the belt and fires. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Weems getting ready to go. Floro also getting ready. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count. One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Nats leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third, might be 2. Senzel over to second on a Gallo. Here's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Luis Garcia. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Parker Mashinsky getting loose out there. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the righty deals. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Found back our way, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty delivers. And ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Robles at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close with that one. 1-2 to count.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Inside, just missed. hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Another scoreless inning. And now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Nationals 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is C.J. Abrams. The wind and the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2.
We got a full count.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting,
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Abrams on at first. Nobody out. That one pushed foul. And a ground ball to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Abrams around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. The Nationals trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 on, 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. That's in there.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
The pitch.
Ball 1.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground, right side, Altuve. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So 2 down now, and here is Eddie Rosario.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
He goes down looking. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Nationals 5 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Jordan Weems.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now Jake Myers. A strikeout and a walk. And he deals. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Weems, a 6'4" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The pitch.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer preparing to come on if needed. Runner at first with no outs here. And the slider just misses.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here it comes.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Two on with 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Pulls that one foul. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Jose Abreu will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And Abreu swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That clips the zone. 0-2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. It's 5-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Rafael Montero.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Hebert Ruiz. And the pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground at first, Abreu handles the chance, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now that second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Seth Martinez up and loosening in the pen. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Nick Senzel. And there's a strike. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Astros nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Floro.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
The wind of the pitch. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Bounce to the right. Slings to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now back, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
He's 2 outs away. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And it's even up. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. And another ball. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top of the 9th. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
McCormick now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jake Myers getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. That's out to center field. And it falls. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The tying run at the plate. Outside corner, there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Astros down to their last out. Alex Bregman, the next to hit. That one not close. 1-0. Myers off of first with 2 away. Outside low. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Check on the runner. Back in there standing.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And that one fouled off. One strike away. Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay, safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hunter Harvey takes over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Substitution now at second base. On a pinch run, Greg Kessinger. Man at second here with 2 away. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. So the tying run at second. And that one a little bit high. They're down to their final strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's a 2-2. Jose Abreu up next. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A massive home run. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
So 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. And a good eye there. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. That one missed. Got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Now into the ball game on defense, Greg Kessinger. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Number 16.
So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So Dave Martinez going with a pinch hitter here. Stone Garrett.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
And a pitch. In the air to left center. Long run into the gap. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
High fly ball down the left field line. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So they're down to their final out. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas, as the Nationals are down to their final out. That's in there. Strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The Nets down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.